Let's talk about your phone. Specifically, let's talk about its secret life. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a threat that's closer than you think, spyware on your Android. We're not just going to expose its playbook, we're going to show you exactly how to build your defense.
Just let that sink in for a second. This isn't about someone stealing your contact list anymore. We're past that. The new battlefield is your phone's sensors, the sights and sounds of your actual everyday life. The stakes have never, ever been higher.
I want you to hold on to that question. It's really the central mystery we're going to unravel today. And I promise you, the answer might just change the way you look at your phone forever.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll dig into how this spyware gets onto your phone in the first place and expose its sneaky tactics. Then, we're going to build up a full defensive strategy, step by step. We'll start with tools you already have, move into an expert's toolkit, and finish by showing you how to build your very own digital fortress.
Okay, so how does this whole nightmare even begin? Well, it's probably not how you think. We're not talking about some super complex hack or a zero-day exploit. No, the modern infection is silent, it's clever, and it relies on tricking you, not on breaking your phone's security. It all starts with an app that looks totally innocent, right? Like a system cleaner or a cool wallpaper app. You install it, maybe you launch it once, it crashes, and you forget all about it. But that's all it needed. In that single launch, it secretly unpacks its malicious core and goes for the crown jewels. It asks for accessibility service permissions. And that, right there, is the key to this whole operation.
Now, Android's accessibility service is an incredible tool. It's designed to help users with disabilities by reading the screen and automating tabs. But in the wrong hands, it becomes what you could call a remote robotic finger. Once you grant that one permission, the malware can use that finger to grant itself any other permission it wants. Camera, microphone, you name it, by automatically tapping allow on the pop-ups, often faster than you could even see them. No rooting, no exploits needed, just one clever trick.
Okay, so the spyware is in, but it doesn't just start recording everything 24/7. That'd be way too obvious. It would drain your battery, use tons of data, you'd notice. Instead, modern malware is a patient predator. It waits for the perfect moment to strike. And it all comes down to one word: context. The malware literally uses your phone's own sensors against you. The accelerometer tells it if you're walking, so it knows to stay quiet. It can tell you're at the office just by looking at the Wi-Fi network's name. It's smart. It waits for these high-value moments, like when you're in a private meeting, and then it activates, maybe recording in short bursts that just look like normal background noise. And this brings us right back to that question I asked at the beginning. When is your phone talking the most? Well, for a lot of infected phones, the answer is 3 a.m. See, the spyware doesn't send data live. That's risky. It collects and hoards all those stolen moments, your conversations, your surroundings. Then it waits for the perfect conditions. And what are they? You're asleep, the phone's plugged in, it's on Wi-Fi, and the screen is off. The very moment you feel most disconnected from the world is peak upload time. And believe it or not, this threat is getting even smarter. The next generation of spyware won't even need to risk sending big, clunky audio files. No way. It'll use the same kind of on-device AI that's in your phone's keyboard to transcribe your conversations into text right on the device. So instead of sending megabytes of audio, it just has to sneak out a few kilobytes of text. It's way smaller, way stealthier, and it makes your most private conversations completely searchable. All right, that was the bad news. Let's talk about the good news. Let's start building our defense. And the best part is, your first and maybe most important line of defense is already built right into your phone, assuming you're using a modern version of Android. You just have to know it's there. So if you're on Android 12 or newer, you have two incredibly powerful tools. First, the privacy indicators. You've probably seen it, that little green dot in the corner of your screen. That's a real-time warning telling you, hey, your mic or camera is on right now. Second is the privacy dashboard. Think of it like a security logbook. It's right there in your settings, and it shows you exactly which apps accessed which sensors and when they did it. This is ground zero for any investigation.
The native tools are a fantastic start, but if you want a truly layered defense, we need to bring in some third-party apps. And this brings us to a fundamental choice in strategy. Do you want to detect the threat, or do you want to block it proactively?
The difference here is really about philosophy. Detection apps are all about visibility.
They're like a security camera system for your phone, giving you alerts and logs so you know exactly what's going on. Blocking apps, on the other hand, are about control. They're like a deadbolt on the door. They act as a hard switch to just shut off access completely. Which one is right for you? Well, it really depends on how you want to approach your security.
And of course, these tools can all work together. You could use an app like Access Dots for that simple, constant visual cue. If you want a more aggressive, lockdown approach, something like Microphone Blocker gives you a kill switch. And then you've got an app like Exodus Privacy. This thing is basically an auditor. You can run it, and it'll scan all your other apps to show you exactly what permissions they have and what hidden trackers are buried inside. It's perfect for a routine security checkup.
All right, now let's shift gears a bit. This next part is for our more technical viewers out there. If you're comfortable getting your hands dirty, maybe with a command line, there are some seriously powerful ways to find definitive proof of spyware on your device. So for a really deep investigation, you can use a local VPN app like MicGuard. It lets you see and even block internet connections on a per-app basis right from your phone. For even deeper analysis, you can plug your phone into a computer and use something called the Android Debug Bridge, or ADB. It lets you run commands to inspect everything. And for the ultimate proof, you can actually decompile an app's installation file, the APK, and look at the raw code to find the malicious parts yourself.
We've covered the threat, we've covered the tools, from the basics to the advanced stuff. Now, let's put it all together. Let's build a simple, powerful blueprint that you can use to create and maintain your own digital fortress.
This is your key takeaway, a simple, 3-step blueprint. Step 1, master the tools you already have. Make it a habit to check your privacy dashboard once a week. Step 2, add a shield. Install a detection app for awareness or a blocking app for total control. And Step 3, audit regularly. Go through your app permissions and be ruthless. If a silly game doesn't need microphone access, turn it off. Simple as that.
You know, looking down the road, the ultimate solution here isn't going to be another app or another software setting. It's going to be built into the silicon itself. What we really need are hardware-level firewalls for our sensors, where any access has to be cryptographically proven and signed off on, not just approved with a tap on a pop-up. That is the real future of mobile security. So, we end right back where we started, with a question. Your phone. It sees and hears more of your life than any person ever will. It's documenting your reality, moment by moment. The question is, are you in control of its senses? After today, you have the knowledge and the tools to take back that control. The choice, as always, is yours. Thanks for listening.